Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Chris. I'm your dad next door, and in today's video here, we've got a great opportunity once again to put this Shure SM7B up against another beautiful Shure microphone. Today's comparison is going to include the PGA27 condenser mic. Now, why a condenser do you say? And this was simply because I've already done the SM7B naturally, and I did the SM7B versus the SM48. So I wanted to have an opportunity to put it up against something else in Shure's lineup that was close to the same price range, but in a different format. So for those that are new to microphones in general, and you're just trying to figure out some information about these, a dynamic microphone uses coil activation in order to power it. So when you're speaking, you're actually vibrating the coil, which causes the electricity to send the signal. A condenser microphone like the PGA27 uses a electronic coil that is powered through what we call phantom power the entire time that it's sitting, so the coil is always activated and is waiting for sound to be distributed to it. So it's a little bit of difference in style or the way they operate, but they both do provide great sound quality either way. Now, for anybody that is interested in either of these microphones, I will provide Amazon links to both of them down in the description of the video so you guys can check them out yourself, or be sure to check out other videos from on Sweetwater or from Podcast Stage, different other providers and creators that do different types of reviews for these microphones. In today's video here, we're not going to get into the technical aspects of these microphones per se. We just wanted to have an opportunity to put them side by side and have a real quick recording of the audio comparison of the two of them next to each other. I do have individual videos on these, and I will put those in the cards in the top of the window, so that way if you guys want to check those out, please feel free to go do so. But I wanted to just have, make this short and sweet and give you a side-by-side comparison again, so that way you guys can tell if maybe a condenser will work a little better for you, or if a dynamic would work a little better for you. These microphones do come with some switches on them. The Shure SM7B does come with a bass roll-off switch and a presence boost switch. Currently in this format, I am just using it in a very, very flat curve. I don't have either of those applied. The PGA27 does come with a bass roll-off switch and a -15 dB pad. So if you were using an extra loud sound source and you were trying to record off of that, you would use that -15 dB pad. If you were putting this up against a set of drums or something like that that was just super loud right next to it, then you would apply that, so that way you could pick up the right type of audio level, and it gives you a little bit of extra SPL room when you're trying to record something. Two of the biggest difference in these microphones is going to be the amount of power they require or gain staging that you need in order to get these guys operating at an efficient level. Currently right now, the SM7B is operating at just over 50 dB of gain on my Behringer mixer here, and my PGA27 is only operating at 20. Big reason for that is the condenser coil. Since it's providing the activation, it doesn't require as much gain, but the SM7B is notorious for requiring a substantial amount of gain in order to get a decent level of audio out of it. If you do not have a mixer or interface that is capable of providing at least 60 dB of gain, I would highly suggest you look into a Fethead cloud lifter or something like that. Now we're going to do a quick plosive test to show you the difference, at least from the raw format. The SM7B does get a little bit of a bonus here because it has this windscreen defaultly installed on it. The PGA27, and I keep dreading every time I have to talk towards it because I don't have a pop filter installed, doesn't have any kind of, has a really, really nice grill, but it doesn't have any kind of protection inside of that grill. Like, I can clearly see the capsule, so it's very, very sensitive to pops in general. But we're gonna go ahead and do this plosive test just to show you the difference between the two with and without a pop filter used. Peter picked lots of peppers from Paul's patch. Peter picked lots of peppers from Paul's patch. And now we'll do the same thing with this is just a cheap, little fly swatter style, but it can show you what the difference can be between these microphones with a pop filter used. Peter picked lots of peppers from Paul's patch. Peter picked lots of peppers from Paul's patch. And I tried to make sure I was pretty much the same distance from both of the microphones with and without the pop filter, so that way that wouldn't make much of a difference. Typically, you want your pop filter to be about an inch or so away from the microphone. You don't want your pop filter directly touching it, because then it's not doing anything really. It's not having an opportunity to stop that pop or that puff of air from going directly at the microphone. Now for this portion of the video, I'm going to do a quick reading of a voiceover script just to give you what it would possibly sound like while I was trying to do something real with this, or trying to actually activate this these coils to be in a voiceover environment. So I'm going to put the pop filter on the PGA27 for this, because I'm going to want to get close to it. I want to get as good quality sound out of it as I can. But we're going to be up nice and close to each of these, and I'm going to read this script twice just to show you the difference of what it might sound like between the two. Again, with all of my videos here, I do no post-processing, no filter, no EQ, nothing like that. This is raw audio before you get into the post-processing stage. Remember, whenever you're doing recordings, you do want to make sure that you can try to get the best audio you can in the pre-stage portion of your recording, so that way when you get into post-processing and you got to hand over your audio to an engineer, or you yourself are trying to edit your own audio settings, that you only have to do as little editing as possible to the audio sources as you're working with them. Work, life, balance. Impossible? Not anymore. Introducing Weequilibrium, a productivity app that seamlessly brings together your personal and professional goals into a streamlined schedule that puts your dreams within reach. Download it for free at weequilibrium.com today. Work, life, balance. Impossible? Not anymore. Introducing Weequilibrium, a productivity app that seamlessly brings together your personal and professional goals into a streamlined schedule that puts your dreams within reach. Download it for free at weequilibrium.com today. Now, as you may have heard right there, there was some sections of that where you could hear me breathing and things like that. And typically in a voiceover recording, you would take those out and you wouldn't be able to hear those different sounds, but I didn't edit that portion of it. Again, raw audio. I want you guys just to hear what it would sound like before it would go to an engineer to be able to edit those functions, adding gates and limiters and various other equalization effects. This is going to be an attention to just give you the best raw audio possible in my experience. So I hope this video was quick, informative, a decent little side-by-side comparison of these two microphones to show you which one might be the one you'd be interested in for your setup or your environment. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, anything like that, please leave them in the description of the video. If I forgot to do something, if you have a special mic comparison you want, other reviews, again, comments of the video, all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to give you guys. Excellent content that you guys are looking for, learning more about different microphone setups or reviews of different types of microphones. If you guys really like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it so much. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a great job and that you guys are enjoying the content. If you really like the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you can get notifications of future videos coming out from this channel, different microphone reviews and things going through the way. With that, my name is Chris, I'm your dad next door, and we will check you guys next time.